Okay, so to where we have stopped here? Okay, list oh mathematical operators to okay. This is not parameter. Okay. So yeah. So we have used this one we use for to um, extend to two list. So suppose we have like 1 comma 2 comma 3 and 4 comma 5 comma 6 in two separate list. So to keep it all both list in one single list, we can use operators. We can use this one, or else like we have built-in method called extend in our list. So we can simply use this one is a equals to and b equals to. So two list, simply pass a plus b. And if you want to store that into different variable, we can just simply pass that variable equals to this result or anything, any variable equals to a plus b. So it is same like a list dot extend of. So extend, we need to pass the variable name. So which variable name? So this is the list, that means a dot extend of b. So it will same like this. Sorry, 1 comma 2 comma 3 4 5 6 like this, same way. చూపించే కష్టంగా నేనా. Okay, now let's see. So here I'm just passing two variables, variable equals to 1 comma 2 comma 3 and variable 1 equals to 4 comma 5 comma 6. So you can just store into another variable, or simply you can pass that into print statement. Variable 1. Why list did, sorry. So now it is printing C. Earlier it was just two list. So we can use extend method or just simply use mathematical operator. Suppose here itself, if I pass simply this one, let's see what will happen. So this one will just multiplicate that. But I'm not sure whether this will give the exact result. I'm sure it will pass error. Because here we need to pass either one variable should be integer. Suppose just pass 3. This one also I feel this one is like, yeah, see how it is working. So it is just taking three types same variables, that is 1 2 3 3 list 3 times into 3, just passing that, that is, yeah. So this one variable equals to 1 comma 2 comma 3 we have. So we're just multiplying that with 3. So 3 times how it will be internally, 1 comma 2 comma 3 again 1 comma 2 comma 3. See, this is the way it will treat. So mathematical operator, only two mathematical operators we can use, that is plus and as well as this asterisk. So this is about the mathematical operators which we have in Python list. So membership operators, let's see. So in membership operators, we have two types, guys. One is in and not in. Suppose if you want, okay, let me close this. A equals to 3, 4.6, 4.5, 6.7, and A, B. So we have multiple elements in our list, and you want to fetch one particular element. We can use this membership operator. So we just want to find, just want to searching for particular element is present inside of that or not. So let's see how we can use this one. Suppose if I simply pass like print, what is the element which I want to pass? 6.7 in A, sorry, parenthesis, guys. Okay, so this one will give the Boolean value. Suppose if the value is present inside of this list, then only it will give true. Otherwise, it will give false. So this membership operator will help you to find the element is present inside of not. Let's see one small example. We'll just try to use. Here, I'll just comment these lines. So that one will give the Boolean value only. So a equals to 1, 2, 3, 6.7, I'm just taking one list and I'm just passing print. What is the value? Okay, 6.7 or anything. It could be in A. So now it will give the Boolean value. So it is like a condition type. So we can use this one again in the if condition statements we can use. Yeah, this is about in method, guys. So not in means suppose it is like reverse of in. So here 6.7 is present in A, right? So we're getting true. Suppose when I use not in here, it will give false. Still, this value is present inside of the A only. But here I use not in. Not in means if it is true, then it will become false. False means it will become true. Print. So I'm just trying to fetch 3. 3 in A. So 3 is present inside of this list, right? See, 3 is present inside of this list. But when I use not in here, so 3 is present, it will give true, but if it is not in means it will get false. See the second statement, false. Why? Because still the 3 is present, but we use not in membership. That is the membership operators. So, and this one more membership operator we use in for loop also, guys. Suppose we have a list called A equals to. So these 5 elements we have. So we want to print these elements line by line like this vertically. So we can use for loop, guys. For this is the one variable, anything we can take and in, and what is the sequence here we need to pass. I told, right, in for loop while discussing I told for, and this is a variable, and in is the membership operator, and this is a sequence. Sequence means either it could be string, list, any data type. Yeah. So we want to print that into like vertical, right? So just simply pass that variable. So it will iterate each value. So here we can use this for loop, guys, this way, and membership operator in for loop. Now I'll just comment these 2 lines. So for and variable in A. So here we can use indentation notepad. We have to use specifically. If it is directly Python softwares, it will take automatically. Where it is printing vertically. So all the list completely in vertically. So membership properties we can use just to find the element is present or not, as well as in the for loop we can use. This is about complete list, guys. Now we have seen how to use membership operators and what are the different methods inside of the list, right? Now there is one different topic about list comprehension. For now, suppose if you want to print values this way into like this way, like list to vertical way. So we use this for loop, right? Now I will write instead of this complete 3 lines into 1 line. So we have a call list comprehension. Okay, fine. That is called list comprehension. Before that, if I just see the definition, list comprehension represents creating new list. So that is, if already we have an existing list and we are creating a new list. So it is literal object like anything it will take. It list set how we have for loop, right? In the sequence we are passing the syntax for variable in and here sequence, right? even for list comprehension also, we have to pass the same sequences. Either it could be string, anything we can pass. So list comprehension code is very concise way. That means earlier here we have written 3 lines, right? So we have written 3 lines. So we can write all these 3 lines into one line. That is called concise way. So we are reducing that. See the syntax. Let's see. So here for the syntax is always starts with variable, guys. Variable equals to, and it should start with this one, square brackets, because the data list comprehension means this one should starts with the square brackets only. Then any variable here, let me take result. This one variable, and here I'm just taking for loop. Why means in list comprehension we always should use the for loop only. So because it iterable, right? So that's why I'm just passing and result the same. What is the variable you are using here? See here, what is the variable you are using? You have to use after for. You have to use the same variable and in the same basic sequence here. So this one way. So earlier, the same example I'll tell you. A equals to 1, 2, 3, 5. So these are the one variables, right? Now I want to multiply each value with this one. That means I want to print list like this 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So I want to print like this list into this one. So I can do that using for loop I in A. And first I have to take one more list because I need to take one more list, right? So that's why here here I can use directly B dot append. Append means what it will do? It will append each value to the list. Now I into 2. So that means we are multiplying each value with 2. So that's why, because see the how the calculation it is done. So that's why I star into 2. That means it will iterate first of all 1 into 2. That means 2 will be append to the first list. Now at the end, like coming out of the for loop, just print B. See how many lines? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines. Now let's see how I can write the complete 5 lines in this one. So instead of writing 5 lines or 6 lines, we can just keep it complete in one list. That is called list comprehension, we call it. So here, how we are written the for and this one, right? So now, you just give us here, we have to follow only spaces, guys. So for each space, it will be treated like this one variable, and this is one complete for loop. Then next B, because here you don't need to give that directly B, guys. Simply pass that. What is that? Result. Because here, what is the variable you are using? Result, right? Result dot append. Now internally, this one will be treated like empty list. So earlier you have seen, right, A equals to one list, some values, and B equal to empty list we have taken. So this one result will be treated like this. It is one empty list. Now append, what is the result? So again, it will be, okay, one second, guys. Sorry, it's my mistake. It's not like that. Yeah. It is for iterable, okay. Then again expression. Sorry, guys, sorry. It's completely my mistake. So here, I'm just taking a result, just one variable, this is one list. Now this is an empty list, right? So inside of this empty list, I'm just passing expression. Here expression means, earlier we have seen, right, B dot append I into 2, right? This is the expression. Sorry, I just my mistake. Sorry. This is the expression. So we need to pass that expression here. So this B is this result. Got the point, right? So here A equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this result expression means this one. This is the expression. And this result is the B. And now for I in A. So this is how we need to write the one complete list comprehension. Now in the expression here, I'll just simply pass I star 2. What is, because here I'm using the same variable, we need to pass here. Now if we just print later, print result of, it will print the same list, like it is multiplying that. Let's see in the code how it will be. For now, I'll just comment all these lines. I'll take only 4, 5, 6. Now what I told, I need to multiply each element in the list. I need to print the new list, right? So now taking one list A equals to, now I'm taking one more list, that is res equals to, now earlier this is the B equals to empty list, right? Here I'm just taking result equal to empty list. Now just remove one space, and here you need to pass the expression. So expression means this one we discussed, right? This sum I into 2. That one we need to pass I into 2 in A. Now just print. So earlier we have written 5 lines. So now it is just only 3 lines. So here directly you can just give A equals to, or just simply pass the A directly here. Both are valid. So here I'm just taking completely one list here. See. So directly I'm just taking, instead of assigning one variable, I'm simply directly passing that way here. So this is also valid and this is also valid. Both are valid. It is printing that values, right? 2, 4, 6, 8. Each value it is multiplied with 2. So here you can pass any sequence. Here guys, see the syntax here. See the syntax. This one is the iterable. I just telling, right? In the sequence, in for loop. For loop, this one, right? It's a normal, just this is a for loop, complete for loop. We're just using colon, right? Instead of colon, we're simply passing this like this space in list comprehension. This one, we can use anything, guys. Either it could be string, a list, set, tuple, dictionary, and range. Why? Because next while discussing about the tuple, I'll use both this one, list comprehension in the tuple. So for now, I'm just simply using one list. Now we discussed string, right? Now let's see. We already discussed about string, right? So now here I will plus, okay, selfie Bangalore. Now this is one complete string, right? So in string, we have one method called split. You guys remember split? What it will split the words. Or it's like, okay, we'll use the split only. Now, if we just simply pass this one, it will, okay. Instead of split, let's see, I have way equals to SLP Bangalore. Suppose simply pass print list. This is the predefined function, guys. You guys remember, right? List, you have predefined function. Simply pass that one. List of A. That is a sequence, right? For now, I'll just comment this. I didn't want to create confusion. Here we have only 2 lines. A equals to one string, right? Now when I use list of A, suppose if you want to print empty list, what is the syntax for that? Just list of this is the, sorry, this is the to print the empty list. Now instead of printing empty list, I just want to pass one string. Confusion. See, instead I'll just use Python here directly. See, if I use list of, see it is printing empty list, right? Suppose A equals to Bangalore. Now list of A. It is splitted, right? Each letter. The same way, instead of this, we can use this one, list comprehension. So now, simply I've taken one complete string. and this is a for loop we are used. So before that, I have to declare what is the expression. The expression means either we can take this variable or else like we can multiply with that. Exit of UI. Sorry. See, it split the each letter. So this is one complete one list. Earlier we can use directly use of list, or else like maybe list comprehension also we can use. Suppose in your sentence, Bengaluru, suppose one sec. One string S4 L3 6 9 45 like this. Suppose I have a string like this. I should just assume. So what it means, I don't know what is the exact name. So I've just simply given some letters and some integers. But now this will complete one string, right? Now I just want to store only integers in the list comprehension. So suppose in the normal, suppose what is that? A equals to 2, 3, 4, or else like just take this string only complete. SLP 34 Bangalore 56 Chennai 65, something like this. Just assume this is one string. So now in this string, I just want to take only the integers. How we can do that? So one second.